Hey fam, welcome to my channel. My name's Mark and this is a video on a Shibarium project. You might recognize the logo. If you don't, by the end of this video, you will. It'll be ingrained in your subconscious forever. And the project I'm talking about is called Walk Token. So Walk Token only went live on the 9th of December. It's less than 1 month young. And in that time, it's seen explosive growth. And I think partially it's to do with timing because the end of November, beginning of December, we've seen a lot of new money coming into Web3. The overall market caps have gone up. Blockchains have gone up in value. Some projects on chains have done incredible numbers. Shibarium hasn't seen as much growth as other chains, but Shibarium is a new chain. It's a small chain. And I think when Shibarium, the team start pushing marketing for this upcoming bull run, they're going to be pushing the Shibarium ecosystem to bring volume on chain and distribute that into different projects. Now, when they get here, what projects are they going to go into? Well, there's a lot of projects that have got really innovative tech behind them. There's a lot of very smart people behind a lot of the projects that are here. But Walk Token, rather than just build one token, they're building an ecosystem. They're doing something pretty spectacular. So I'm just jumped across to the Walk Telegram, and this is the Walk ecosystem. So you've got Walk, Byte, Bury, and Bark. So with Walk, you earn Leash. With Byte, you earn Chewy. With Bury, you earn WBone. And with Bark, you earn Shib. And there's different taxes. So it's 0% buys on Walk and Byte with 5% sells. And then it's 5 and 5 for Bury and 3 and 3 for Bark. And once you get into one of the projects and you realize there's like an ecosystem within the ecosystem, you then want to start diversifying and getting involved in those other projects as well, because if one grows, going off what I've seen with the charts so far, they're all growing at the same time. They're all seeing record growth. And I think everyone's loyal, everyone's part of the same community. And one thing that's helping drive adoption is the way that the Walk token is distributed. So just jumping across to the website, 20% of the token supply was paired with 10 leash and the LP was burnt. The remainder, 80%, is locked with carefully selected partnerships to use as they see fit for growth, development, and distribution over the next several decades. So this is like a long-term plan. This isn't something that's just going to pop up, be here for like this bull run and then disappear. The idea behind this is sustainable growth, to build a community and to reward community members regardless of what project. Like this is rewards on a huge scale. Like you've got all these partnerships, all these different projects on Shibarium where they can give rewards in Walk Token. So it's making every single person that kind of contributes to any of the ecosystems, making them walk holders because they're going to hold the tokens. And that in itself is encouraging you to buy more of the tokens. And it's what happened with me. I got rained some Walk tokens. And when I looked at the value, they weren't worth an awful lot. Now they probably are now. They're probably worth more. But at the time they were worth like cents. But I immediately looked into Walk Token and I bought some of the supply because I was interested. And the more I read about it, and I thought, yeah, this is a really neat idea, because you're basically taking a massive amount of the supply and you're giving it to other projects, but then by naming them on the website, by letting everybody know who these partner projects are, like these projects have got to do the right thing. They've got to take control of these tokens and they've got to use them in the right way by using the tip bot or the rain bot. So that people in the community now can come in and they can tweet, they can be active in Telegram, they can create content, whatever they do for that particular project, they can now get like tipped in Walk Token. And so it's bringing eyes on the ecosystem, and it's creating holders. And if those holders then decide to buy more, it's growing the ecosystem, and it's doing Shibarium good as a whole as well. So this is something that like is new. I've not seen it in any other I've not seen it on any other blockchain, to be honest. So it's a neat idea, and it's like it was done as like an experiment. And if you look at the chart, I'm just going to jump across to the chart, and like if this is an experiment, this is not a bad go, is it? It's not a bad go. If you look at the market cap now, it's $263,000. Now, I bought in to walk, I think it was $40,000, and at the time I was intending to do a video and I hadn't got around to it. So I did a YouTube short about a week ago, and just to get something out, just to let people know about walk. And finally I'm doing the video, and it's like all time. I mean, look at it, it's all time high, 263,000 market cap, which is insane. And here are the partners. So you've got the Byte token, another one of the ecosystem. Now the current market cap is 26,000. But if you look, like this one's launched a little bit earlier, the 28th of November, and it took a massive dip. But then it's been on like a mini bull run, if you will, from like the 5th of January. It's just continued to go up. And then you look at Bark token. If you look at the gains, like 15% for Byte on the day, 12% for walk on the day, 32% for Bark on the day. And again, on the same chart, a 4-hour chart. Now, this is one. When did this one launch? This was launched on the 9th of October. So this one started really high, and it's had a massive dip. But then I think since the kind of the announcement or the partnership has become known by more people, people have wanted to buy into it. So I think this is like the turning point. The 6th of January, people are like, oh yeah, this ecosystem, it's a good idea to get in all of them. And it's had a massive recovery. Now, obviously it's a long way away from all-time highs. So this is the one which may see more of a struggle trying to break all-time highs, because I think most people know when you've got a project that is people have bought in and then you get a massive dip, a lot of people are happy to get out when it gets to them kind of highs again. But if anyone's following Shibarium and following the walk ecosystem, I think most people are probably DCA down here and happy to ride the wave and take it all the way back up. And then you've got Bury, which is up 60% on the day. So here's Bury token, and I'm just going to jump to this one. So Bury token, this one launched on the end of October, and that's had a massive decline as well, which has been capitulating from, say, the end of November all the way through to January the 6th. And again, people are realizing this walk ecosystem is something that is a good one to get into, took advantage of the lower price. And if you look what's happened, it's about to smash all-time high. And if you look here, any potential sell-offs haven't happened. It's just gone straight past. So yeah, the experiment, I think, is doing really well. And when you go into the different chats, I'm just going to jump back into the Telegram. So like here, for instance, there's a tip. So Couch Adventures has just been tipped X amount of walk. So I've just jumped across to Bury, and I'm just going to scroll up, and I don't need to go far. And if you look here, round X amount of walk to, again, Couch Adventures, Molly, and this is in the Bury chat. So across the walk ecosystem, you're seeing walk being rained down on different people. And again, this is such an incentive for people to buy in, because it gives them the first bit of holding in that particular project. And yeah, it's working a treat. So I've just jumped across to the Byte chat because I noticed I've been tagged, and I've been rained some walk token here, and it's nice. And when you see these in your wallet, it really makes you feel part of a community. You've not bought them, but you know why you've got them. You know someone's like rewarded you for participating. You might have only been talking in the chat, building relationships, getting to know people, potentially buying into the project anyway, but you've not got to that point yet. But then somebody tips you, somebody rains walk down on you, and that could be the deciding factor that says, you know what, I'm going to buy this because someone's sending me tokens already. And I think that's worked. So like for me, the experiment has been a massive success. And even if you don't buy in straight away, what I want you to do from this video, I want you to go and I want you to get across to the Telegram. I'm going to put all the links, not just Walk. I'm going to put the other links of the ecosystem into the comments, and also the Twitter as well. And I want you to like just join the Twitter, join the Telegram, and just jump into the communities. Like jump into Walk and get to know some of the different community. I mean, you're going to know a lot of the different community members anyway, because if you're in Shibarium, it's a pretty close-knit little circle, and that's going to grow. But at some point, we're going to get to the point where there's going to be so many new people in the Shibarium telegrams that we're not going to know most of the people in there. But the ones that are here now, these are the guys that we're building relationships with. So again, when you're in a project early, you're in an ecosystem early. By you contributing your time, by you contributing your effort and energy into a project, you don't need to be a builder, you don't need to be a developer. You just need to contribute your time, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And things happen, and that's how a lot of people have like leveled up in the space, and it's just through community contribution. But like here in the Walk ecosystem, community contribution is rewarded, and you're accumulating Walk token. If the proof is in the pudding, just let's jump back to the chart. And this, as I said, we've looked at them all already, but we're sitting at an all-time high, $263,000. Things are moving in the right direction. So as a social experiment, I'd say 100% it's working. And just jump across, and again, join the Twitter. Now, this is something that's just been posted. So hard to decide. Shib Walk token, you are making us hard decisions to be made. Well, I took all of them. And do you know what? I think most people have done exactly the same. I started with Walk, and then a friend said, listen, you've got to get Byte. So I got Byte, and then in the chatter, some people are talking about Berry and Bark, and in the end, I bought all of them. So I've got a nice holding in them all. So 39 votes so far. Which one am I going to vote for? It's got to be Walk, because it's the Walk ecosystem. But once you're in Walk, diversify, because in the end, they're all going to complement each other, and they're all going to grow the Shibarium ecosystem. So yeah, and I actually put already all of the above. Oh, in fact, I've commented on my wrong account. If you don't know, I'm also a business development officer for Hot Knife Studios. So a shameless little plug there. We're building a AAA game, medieval MMO RPG, and it's just voted on Walk on behalf of me. So that's why I thought I must have already got in on that poll. And also as well, we've got the Shib Knight himself, that is an avid supporter of Walk, and he's just posted, Walk is another good Shibarium token. I think it will rise more as Shibarium is getting more and more popular, and I think he is bang on. And if one thing comes more than anything else, it grows community, and that's exactly what it's doing. It's growing community, it's growing engagement, and it's overall doing the Shibarium ecosystem a world of good, because it's bringing that kind of joy, that excitement. It's bringing FOMO. People are getting FOMO, and this is what's needed. You need the FOMO to get people in. So if the Walk ecosystem can kind of jolt the Shibarium ecosystem and give it a kickstart, I'm all for it. So if people come into Shibarium to find Walk, and then when they're in Walk, guess what happens? You diversify, you find other communities, you get involved with other projects. And just again, a plug on Shibarium as a whole. Shibarium is, I'd say, the best community chain that exists. And I know not everybody agrees. I'm not going off market caps. I'm not going off liquidity. I'm not going off TVL. I'm going off the strength of the community. And what I'm seeing now is nothing compared to what it's going to be in 6 months, 12 months time from now. So hats off to everyone that's here. You're doing amazing things. We're growing together. We're building together. And Shibarium is going to be a success story. I guarantee it. So take care, fam. If you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, and share this video far and wide. Get as many eyes on it as possible. And let's bring people into the Walk ecosystem, which in turn is bringing him into Shibarium. Catch you on the next one.